that's showing. Wait, what is happening here? What? That was weird. My stream got strange. Okay, I'm here. Pretty different scene at this hour compared to the crack of dawn. We're gonna just cross because cars are all stuck turning onto Fifth Avenue. Anyway, good afternoon. Who do we see? Jason Freeman, Lyndon Graham, Taxi Cab, Isaiah King, first on Twitch. Abby UK is here. Welcome live to an afternoon stream, first in a long time. Septic Topics made it. Good afternoon. Marie Wiseman, Colleen, Juan Pablo, McKellen is third. Hello. ABX Girl, hi. Norella's here. Hello. Little G, hi. Oh, you're getting your Switch tomorrow from. Technically, I don't have the light right now, so I'll let them turn until there's a break. Technically, my Switch is pre-ordered. Uh-oh. Why does it say I lost connection? 1 second. I don't know if that's me or the stream. No, it's working. That was strange. I lost my little Bella Box monitor, but it seems like the stream didn't die, so that's good. What was I up to? Teleper Salesman, hello. Yes, I got my Switch pre-ordered from you through the Nintendo store, but it's still not picked up. But it's technically overnight, so as long as they get it tonight, it should be okay. But the other thing is Nintendo never promised release day. They said, well, we're not guaranteeing anything. All right. Kendall, afternoon. Stephen Schober, hi. Q, good afternoon. Leaderboard scheme, yeah, I forgot to disable it. Maybe we should do a poll. I thought there was a way for mods to do a poll to see if they want that leaderboard. Also, I thought I saw something about a new feature enabled on Twitch in an email, but I didn't get a chance to figure it out. Oh no, what is this new letter from Con Edison? Hold on a second. Every time they do this to me, they screw up my service, and and then they've turned off my power once already. Oh, a final full balance. Okay, all right, that's fine. As long as they don't shut down my current service, which they've done before, because that'll break the stream. We have a computer running everything. All right. Where am I up to? We're taking it easy. Nothing forcing us to move quickly right now. I think, Kendall, it's fixed. I don't know. We're walking, and we're heading towards Rockefeller. We're going to check out what's going on at the Nintendo store. I probably won't be able to get in. They said it's like first come, first serve. There's no reservations for this pre-launch event. And we'll just check it out for a moment, and then we'll keep moving if it's too busy. Maybe I'll throw on my press pass, so it usually doesn't work for these kinds of events, but you never know. Gail Casting, good morning. Let's see. Monitoring the situation. Right, after this Toyota, I think is my chance. Yep. All right, I'm getting behind here. Hold on. David Ballmer, hello. It is hot here right now. And what does my watch say? 81. What did Nightbot say? We'll see. I'm still catching up. Paul, hello. Con Burns, Akuanka, in Finland. Hi. Aloha S, Bear in the Garden. Hello, hello. RJ times 2, hello. Double day. Lobo, hi. Dark Clouds with 4 months of Prime subbing on Twitch. Appreciate that support, Dark Clouds. Thank you for using your exclusive Prime sub that you only get one of every month manually on me, so you got to keep doing it. It's not even automated. Allison Crocker, hello. Abby's is pre-order but can only collect at 9 a.m. Yeah, I'm at the mercy of the shippers and of Nintendo putting it in the shipper's hands, so it's a double mercy. We'll see what happens with that. Plus, when I get these high demand products, I tend to opt to pay for the fastest shipping because I also feel like the longer it stays in the hands of the shipping company, the more chances there are for mistakes or forced mistakes, intentional mistakes, if you know what I mean. So it's just to help reduce that variable. Ethel, hello. Walmart was canceling pre-orders left and right, according to the Switch subreddit. Oh, it's the Mitzvah Tank. I wonder if the Mitzvah Tank plays copyrighted music. B80, hello. If people want to keep, well, it's a YouTube thing technically. If people want to keep the leaderboard XP thing, Toilet Brush Salesman, I don't know if you want to look at what it looks like yourself, just for fun. Will like hit a Switch today? No, it's not. That's not happening, for sure. Dang, I don't know why it's so hard to make a poll on YouTube. You could do it through Nightbot, but you shouldn't have to. That should just be an easy option. Just put up a poll. I don't know. Hello. Nova Rain is here. I'm catching up. Oh, are we hotter here than Dallas right now? I guess because of your clouds. Robert Kaczynski, hello. You know, I was looking through the band people on YouTube, and I no longer saw Nathan Newman's name there. And I think there could be a couple of reasons for that. One reason is he either got banned permanently and just accounts deleted, like banned and deleted, or he changed his name on YouTube. That's another option. But it looks like he's posting under a new account now, Daryl Yannick. I saw a comment on a video. So he might be making his way back to the stream. But the same thing with Nathan Newman. Either changed his name or he got banned. Or his account deleted, kind of a thing. Because I don't think I see those accounts anymore if that happens. I didn't, Taxi Cab. Why? What's going on? Where am I up to? Luke Skywalker, see, that's right. Buy one, get one. A twofer. Hazel's back. Hello. We're getting any smoke from Canada. The air quality numbers are definitely a little up there, but it's not affecting me so much. There's a line across the street on the left. I don't know what that's for. I don't know if they moved the midnight line over there or something, or if that's just something else. I'm gonna keep my press credentials just in case. You know, you never know. I'm not gonna put it around my neck. I'm gonna put it around my sternum strap. Just for fun. Okay, where am I up to? switch shipping side. Oh, there's a whole thing outside. Oh, that's what they meant by event. It's an outdoor thing. I didn't know they were going to do this. I lost my, hold on, I gotta okay. I'm still behind, I gotta catch up. SJ Groot endorsed, hello, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Steve Parker, hi. Babofly, hello. It's supposed to be hotter tomorrow. Hotter tomorrow? You said you would call Sears yesterday. I'll call today. You'll call now. I'll call now. Mrs. Jungles, hello. Circle Beyond, hi. Christian Gregory, hello. Twisted Metal, hi. Colleen's not on the list. Not yet. I'm kidding. All right, I think I'm caught up with the chat. So it looks like they got a bunch of Mario Kart going on around here. This whole thing was supposed to start at 3. I think there's a line by the Nintendo store, unless there's another one for this part. But, it's all Mario Kart World, which is the new open world free roaming Mario Kart. So you can get some photo ops with the castle. What's on the back? I don't know. I've actually found one. Nobody will probably remember what this is from. I found one Nintendo themed t-shirt that I had for many years ago. I usually don't buy these kinds of things anymore unless it's gifted to me. But I found one Nintendo themed t-shirt left. I'll show you. If anyone knows what it's from, what it could be, that's what it is. All right. We got folks dressed up for the. I've never seen those exact styles of Waluigi and Mario, but they're here. All right, I'm behind again, showing you the T-shirt. Javier, Steve Smith, Avril, Stephen Loki, Skylight, thanks for the follow. It is a Zelda shirt. Does anybody know from what? So it's all Mario Kart. Donkey Kong doesn't come out till next month, so I wonder if that's why there's nothing to test it on here. But they had it at those other Switch events, from what I saw. Somebody won, so very excited. They do have other folks with a press pass here too, so maybe at least press is outside, but they're not going inside. Anyway, that's the whole line from this side. I don't know exactly where they start. I'm not waiting in any lines, by the way. But considering it's all pre-ordered for me anyway, I don't really need to play it. The Nintendo New York store is doing a pre-launch party today from 3 to 7 p.m. New York time, Eastern time. So that's what's going on. And then there's a midnight launch tonight. But you can only go to the midnight launch and enter the store and purchase a console if you have a Warp Pipe reservation, which was released in a very short burst online. And I think it was still a lottery if you even able to get one. And it's a Warp Pipe reservation for every day from now through at least June 10th. And then maybe walk-ins allowed, but I'm not 100% sure on that. They hired goons for security. Well, at least there's security anyway. Hopefully it's just for show. I think the illusion of security is probably sufficient most of the time. Maybe. the actual line goes all the way to the end of the block, it looks like. I don't know why this is all facing to the left. I was looking at my Google timeline for the release of the Switch 1, which was March 3rd, 2017. And I came to this Nintendo store at 5 o'clock in the evening after work. And apparently, according to Google timeline, or history, whatever it's called now, which you cannot access on a website anymore. Thanks for that, Google. So the line for this isn't that long, but I think this is just to play the games. But yeah, I was only here from 5:04 to 5:40 p.m. on March 3rd, 2017 to buy a Switch 1. And there was just the line down the block, no reservations, no tickets, just walk-ins. But this time, they're only doing like 500 tickets a day for the next few days, and I'm sure they sold thousands of Switches that one day. And I got there at 5 o'clock, so it must not have been anything else there. We could take a look at some of the footage here while we're here, some of the game footage. What I kind of really want to see is the free roaming mode.
I'm slow as hell. I'm slow. I'm slow and I cannot do it.
A bait switch, nice.
Yes, ma'am. Oh man, this thing can't do it. Oh, right. Okay, thank you.
Nice water effects, but the rest of the I'm curious how much better the graphics are going to be on like the Switch 2 enhanced versions of Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Zero Morales, hello. Yeah, I'm not going to wait in line just to play the system that's about to come out, even though it sounds like it's going to be hard to get for those who didn't pre-order. But for now, maybe we'll swing by again later as things get busier. We'll have to swing by again later. All right, I'm going to put away my press pass. I don't think I need it in this case. There's nothing here that requires a press pass. There is another group here doing videos with press pass, but we are the most official of all the press, and that's a given. My shirt is also like, this shirt hasn't been worn in so many years. It's also like got some sort of weird laundry stain on it, but I don't care. It's too late to care about what other people think. All right. Let's stop by Rockefeller. Let's walk a little bit. We haven't been to a lot of places recently, like Times Square. What's my temperature like? 53.6? It's like 80 something degrees right now, 81 or so. I don't know what the Nightbot last said. 81, yeah. Watch and Nightbot are in sync. All right, that guy's just gonna have to stay there until the light changes now. There could be music playing here, we'll see. There's nothing really to cover with the pass. Like, what am I gonna do, walk inside there? I don't need to play the systems either, so it's just wanted to see what it was gonna be about. We'll swing by later, maybe when things get livelier. Let me do noise suppression on this. There's music playing right now. They're not doing any kind of skating rink down there. No roller, nothing, just drinks from the bar, which sounds pretty good right about now. It's warm outside. Noel J is getting the Switch 2 tomorrow via Amazon. Oh, nice. Did they ever release it properly on Amazon in the United States? I know some European countries had it, and some people in the United States tried to buy it from those countries, but a lot of the orders ended up being canceled from what I heard. I only ended up getting it through Nintendo. That was the only opportunity I found. I was going to try to secure a second one for backup and cancel whichever one didn't come, but never got there. Oh well. I mean, I have the one through Nintendo at some point. It'll either come tomorrow or it doesn't. We'll swing around a few times. Let's head towards Times Square since we haven't been there in a while. Things are probably going to be pretty busy right now. I think I was mistaken about saying there's only one Nintendo store. There is another one in San Francisco from what I saw. But I don't know when they opened. But apparently, so there's at least two. I don't know if there's one in Japan though. Sounds like in the United States there's two official Nintendo stores. Yeah, exactly. Two prices for the Switch 2. One without Mario Kart bundle, one with. Which is, I guess it's cheaper to get both together since I think the standalone Mario game is going to be more than $50. So if you're planning on getting it anyway, you might as well. Plus, there aren't that many Switch 2 launch exclusives. So I feel like if you're not going to get that one, you could probably wait to get the Switch 2 anyway. Though I think of the titles currently nearing release, including July, I'm most excited for the Donkey Kong game. We'll see. But also, Noel, I missed the rest of your message. Happy birthday today to Noel J. So you saved $30, yeah, because these games are like $70, $80 now, right? Which people are getting a little upset about, but I don't know if people remember how much Super Nintendo games were back in the 90s. Those old cartridge games. There were some that were like $60, but that was like with a cheap price. A lot of them were also $70, $80, and that's in 90s value money, not adjusted for inflation. So I think adjusted for inflation, a lot of those games are over $100 in today's money. So technically, games have like stayed the same price, if anything. Yeah, they started bumping up again recently, and it was really the fault of the bigger systems like PS5 and such. It's getting windy now. But if you think about the quality of the games, not that many games back then were like dozens of hours long. Yeah, there were a few, but like so many games that come out these days that are tens of hours long, if not longer. And the graphics and the amount of people it takes to make them. I guess overall gaming is a bigger industry now, so they probably make more money off these things, but still. Just some musings of a bald guy. Allie's here. Happy Wednesday. Hope your air conditioning works. West Coast Walker, hello. Jeffrey Wuhai. Actually, it's warm enough that I'm actually kind of thirsty. That's new. I've forgotten that feeling. Walking around getting particularly parched with alliteration. The air quality is like, yeah, the numbers are up, but it's not affecting me so much personally. But if you do have other pulmonary issues, it might. But it was much worse a few years ago, or 2 years ago, whenever that really high numbers, 300s, 400s, off the charts. Yeah, a lot of times the heat makes all that air quality stuff worse. So let's see what things are like tomorrow. I was working to try to get some kind of a pass through Nintendo, but it was impossible. So I don't think we're going to get any midnight passes. I even, when I talked to them on the phone, I even said, like, I'm not looking to get a ticket to buy one. I'm just looking to get inside the store. And it sounded like they said you can't get inside the store without a warp pipe reservation. So I don't know. But that also means that no one's going to line up for the midnight release because there's no walk-ins. But there might be for other stores like Best Buy and Target. So if I do come back out later, maybe we could walk by some of the stores where people are lining up for walk-in releases and see how the vibe is. Geiger, hello. Welcome back. Joe Driver, hello. May the work be easy. And productive in terms of money for you. Yeah, prices of games are rising, but they're still technically not higher than they were in the 90s, if you adjust for inflation. Technically. But I think people are forgetting those days. Or they weren't gamers back then. Or it's the younger generation growing up and the parents weren't gamers and are just angry about the prices. I don't know. Coconut water? Maybe. Maybe if we run by a CVS, if I happen to see one. Master Ninja Ryukin, hello. Yeah, we stopped by the Nintendo store already. I might make another pass or two around it. But we haven't been to Times Square in so long. That's where we're heading now. Yeah, there's a few places that are going to have launch stock at midnight. Best Buy and Target. I think Walmart also, but there's no Walmarts around here. I'd have to leave the city. Oh well. But I'm not really looking to get one at midnight. If I do go out, I want to see what's going on, that's all. Yeah, I think it's more of like a live action with the CGI dragon. I guess they can't put a live action dragon in yet. Science hasn't gotten that far yet. Oh, there's a CVS across the street. Do I get my coconut water? Maybe. Ow, I trapped a little bit. Why could I do that like that? Frogman, hello. I don't know, let's see, there's like security right in the front. I don't know if they're gonna be upset about my camera right on my chest, but let's see. I just want to grab a drink, maybe from the back. Just grab a coconut water or something, then we'll head out. I think they're over here. Coconut water. Is there? All right. Where's the self-checkout line? Looks like it's this way. Yeah, it's checkout and self-checkout. Okay. It's a narrow squeeze for the self-checkout area. Oh, is that one open? I think it is. Okay. Okay, finish and pay. No bags. Continue. No credits. All right. And no receipts. Okay. Onwards we go. All right, Times Square continues on this way. Let me open my beverage. I don't have my wrist thing for my phone, so I'll use this trash can. I got the Nintendo pre-order, the one you can only get if you've been paying them for a little while and have a lot of game hours, not a lot of game hours, a certain amount of game hours in your Switch 1. So I was able to pre-order it that way. The GameStop, Erica, yeah, we have like one left in Manhattan around here. I think there's one up in Harlem and there's one on 14th Street. There could be, so we could walk by some, people might be lining up already at Best Buys. I don't know where the closest Best Buy is around here. Probably, we walked right by one earlier on 5th Avenue when we headed towards the Nintendo store. There was nobody lined up there, so I don't know what's happening with people lining up. They still do the long receipts if you put in your CVS phone number associated with your account. All right, I never opened my thing. Sorry. Oops. You know what? It's probably easier this way. Sure. The little footstool didn't work for the trash can properly. Ooh, I haven't had a coconut water in a while. I forgot how refreshing it is. Okay. Strawberry Fields, yes. As we have made more progress on the apartment, I feel a little more comfortable with things. And the Switch 2 comes out, technically tonight. And a coconut water in my hand. We have done it. It's a lot of, so many city bikes, these aren't even docked. I don't think that counts though. A lot of city bikes. Yeah, I really don't want to have to ship it. I'd rather pick it up in the store, but I don't want to wait either. You know? But I mentioned in the stream earlier my experience at the Nintendo store March 3rd, 2017, when the first Switch came out. We got there at 5 o'clock, 5:04 according to Google Timeline. And then I was done by 5:40. And I was home by like 6:15. So it was a good experience. And that was walk-ins only. They had enough stock for all that. For another big Nintendo console launch. What sounds like, I don't know exactly what happened. Nintendo might have distributed a lot of stock to all the other stores. And so they don't have enough left in their own inventory maybe to do a walk-ins only, because they're only having like 500 to 650 tickets a day in terms of stock. Maybe we could walk by the only GameStop around here if I can make it all the way down to 14th Street. What time is it? Maybe. We'll see. And then I could swing back around and we can see if things have picked up at the Nintendo store. Mrs. Commuter popped on. Everyone say hello. John M, hi. Oh, Mrs. Commuter's here. You could ask her Survivor questions now. Allie. So I'm getting the bundle with Mario Kart. Although I don't know, it's not a digital copy though, is it? I think I prefer digital copies just because I hate switching things out, popping things out, and then losing those little cartridges. I guess the bonus is you can resell them or whatever, trade them in. But I don't really care about that at this stage of my life. Oh, it's pre-launch. Did I put pre-lunch? I hope I didn't. But Justine, hello. B&H sells some things like that, I think, but B&H never gets anything unless it's camera-related gear in stock on release day. It's just the thing. B&H is like video cards, computer components. They never get release day stock. Naked Cowboys. I think he got more shredded for summer. I think the one thing about him though is he's not like the rest of the Times Square notorious characters. I don't think he ever asks for money. You can take pictures. He doesn't bother anyone. I think he's just built different. Mrs. Commuter also might be working, so it could be a little busy. Yes, I did. Courtesy of my styling, Strawberry Fields. Yes, I have to represent my brand, my boss, the Naked Cowboy. All right, almost done with my coconut water. Okay. Maybe we can walk down 7th Avenue. I feel like we haven't gone down that way in a while. No, Broadway's better. Well, I don't know. I'm indecisive. What else is new? This pants got a little larger. She's a little more modest. Interesting. I don't know what's going on over here. TSQ Live. It's not TRL, so it doesn't matter. TSQ Live, presented by NASDAQ. Is that like a didgeridoo or something? It's not me, hello. Interesting. Oh, look what they're building over here. I just realized they're building like a castle. I don't know, I wonder if they're doing like a new beer garden or like some sort of a pub. But it's some sort of a stunt. There is going to be a little booth section. They're using a shipping container for it. They're just building it around the shipping container. Interesting. I guess we'll find out what they're going to have. Food, drinks, both. Who knows? All right, I'm really done with this now. Let's see if I can get the footstool trash can to work. Worked that time. All right. Let's head south. Sounds like your apartment pipes. Uh-oh. Temperatures are at 56.4 Celsius. I got a, I don't know if I can even feel it anymore. I do have a fan blowing out of my backpack, but I'm not sure what its status is. I'm already over Planet Hollywood. Haven't gone back there yet. They never invited me, so why should I go? I'm the only one that's been given them any kind of publicity. New season of Phineas and Ferb. I don't know much about that show. I still don't know if my backpack is doing its thing in terms of the fan. I don't want to take it off. I'm scared. It's like Schrodinger's fan. It could be there, it might not be there, who knows? There might be new art out here that we haven't seen yet. Marty, hello. Slingcord, thanks for the follow. We're gonna go to Bryant Park. I guess I could. Let me check the art first. Yeah, today's a good temperature test too, considering. But I haven't figured out the best place for the fan. I used some tape, like 3M dual lock tape, Velcro stuff, to secure it at the top of the bag to exhaust directly up since hot air rises. So I thought I was being smart with that. Let's see if that makes a difference on a hotter day. Recovery time delayed. A high level of activity today slowed your recovery. What are my steps at for the day? I'm at 21,100. That's not bad. That'll be more. Yeah, I don't know what the art is here. Looks like roots or something. Is my fan an Noctua? Most of my computer fans are, and they are brown. No, I think they have some black Noctua fans too now. But no, this is like some blower fan. Like for the most part, it's like an exhaust fan. So it's got the circular part and there's like an exhaust tube, but the fan air comes in from the bottom. So one side is solid and just kind of blows out to the side. If that makes any sense, I just did not use the correct English words to tell you. Maybe we'll go to Bryant Park on the way back. Let's do that.
Had like legitimate tech conversation.
I think we missed any signs about the art. I was right. New York Roots by Steve Tobin. But wait, it says 2009, 2021? These weren't here that whole time. I guess this has been art somewhere else at some point. Alex Brogan's hello. A fan club, all right. Strawberry Fields through the seasons. No, we should walk through Broadway until we get to Union Square. That's Union Square. Pretz. Sorry. Is there another Jason Statham movie, or is that something else? 'Cause I think he just did that Working Man movie, right? But this looks like something else. No, it looks like some sort of a clothing advertisement. I didn't know I don't think he's doing any other. I don't know how many more action movies he can do. I mean, Expendables was I found it entertaining. I think that's kind of a fun way to like bring back all the action stars of the 80s and 90s and add some new ones. I don't know if they're going to do another one. I would kind of enjoy seeing that. Oh, it's a whole series for Steve Tobin. Roots. The cold cuts are kicking in. I had a nice banh mi sandwich in spring. Those summers or spring rolls. They're more summer rolls. The ones in the rice paper for lunch, so that was good. Yeah, I mean, I didn't mind Working Man. It was good enough to watch. I think I watched it on an airplane, and it was perfect for that. Yeah, it was good. Enough for that. Yeah, the summer rolls inside the rice paper. I don't know if anyone's ever actually used that rice paper to eat with before, but like you have these discs of solid, hard, like cracker, see-through opaque paper, and then you dip it in water and it starts to become pliable, and then you roll your little burrito in it. It's pretty fun. Baby Marianne, hello. Gert said there's not enough Volvos in Working Man. I think that was the problem. It's not me. Have a good day at the rest of the job. May it pass quickly and earn you unlimited money. I still take my opportunities to cross the street when I can. Oh, is the flower show over at Macy's? Yeah, I think it is. I don't see any indication of flower show stuff. But I should still walk by and see what's in the windows. Probably some summer stuff since we're back into that season. Big as a walk, Sean is here. All right, now the tech problems can happen. I have no idea if my fan works in my back. I didn't put it up to put it low this time, put it directly up. And I can't like reach to see if it's blowing. Oh well. That's right, Poober. We stopped by the Nintendo store earlier. It was just a bunch of kiosks outside playing Mario Kart. So I'm like, I'm not gonna wait in line to play a kiosk. And I didn't go in the store either. But I figured we could walk down south a little bit, stop by like the only GameStop left in Manhattan, see if anybody's lining up for the midnight launch. But they might not, because the place could have told them saying like, oh, we're not getting any for walk-ins. But then again, sometimes people don't trust them. They'll be like, I'm gonna wait and see just in case. Oh, it's like some, well, no, there's a Father's Day gift guide or something. But I don't really see any. Oh, the main floor is like under construction. Look, as soon as you walk in, there's like a big white wall. Yeah, they're getting a glow up. Interesting. I wonder when that's going to be fixed. I was just surprised to see that. But I don't feel like going inside. Why aren't we at Nintendo? We stuck around longer than I probably would have anyway. Ready for Christmas, for Scrooge Fields to come back? Yeah, the Switch technically comes out, well, June 5th, but a lot of places are doing midnight launches. So tonight into tomorrow, midnight. We're gonna keep walking down Broadway. Oh boy. I think I'll wait for that light to change because it's about to. Gotta be.
The bikes, okay?
Exactly. Oh boy, oh boy. All right. They even closed the GameStop that was right over here. There was one on the corner of 33rd and technically Broadway, not 6th, but yeah. That one's closed. They're mostly closed now. I think there used to be one inside the Manhattan Mall too. That's not even a shopping center anymore, except like the first corner store here, Aeropostale. Yeah, I was looking up when I got the Switch 1. I got it on launch day, March 3rd, 2017, it turns out. But it was like an instant purchase at the Nintendo store. No reservation, just walk in. And at 5 o'clock on launch day. I thought maybe they would do something similar where they just let people come in and buy it if they want. I guess they're anticipating a much bigger launch or much more interest in it. I don't know. I feel like Switch 1 was a bigger deal just because it's it was like the next version of the Wii U in like a much better way, much better done Wii U. This is just an iterative upgrade, if anything. I guess that one could also be seen as, anyway, whatever. Yeah, Strawberry Fields for sure. I wasn't even streaming yet. In 2019 is when I first started posting videos of walking, which are still on the channel. August 2019. No, I think the first video was September, but it was recorded in August, if I remember anything. This guy going the wrong way. Or no, wait, no, he's going the right way, but not from there. Technically, he wasn't going the right way there, but then if you come in from Broadway, they've made Broadway really confusing now. Look at how they've done Broadway. It's like super confusing. They're allowing bikes to go both ways, kind of, while the cars are coming one way, and they kind of share the lane going both ways. All of Broadway and traffic has gotten weird. I would just say don't drive on Broadway at this point. JT King Val, thanks for the follow. Hey Winty, hello, welcome back. Independent video game shops, there's a few. I don't know that they ever get these console releases though. I remember buying the Neo Geo Pocket Color with one of the most amazing mobile games ever made, SNK versus Capcom. That thing had so much replay value, mini games, the main mode, it was crazy. And the control stick on that thing was really nice. But I got that from a video game store at the basement of Elizabeth Center, imported. But it had no region lock, so that was nice. That was a great system. Did I exist before the channel? Nobody can know for sure. JT Kingval, welcome, hope you're enjoying. Gabby, hello. Hey, Winty's brother just came back from NYC or just came to NYC? Either way, what's he doing? Is he enjoying? Do I ever bike around NYC? Rarely on stream. We've done it like once or twice. If you want to see what happens when I bike on stream, look up the stream from last year's Great Saunter, which was on May 4th, 2024. I only remember because it was on May the 4th to be with you, so you can look it up there, and then if you want to see what happens when I ride a bike, that's the, those are the ones. I just need to clip. Okay. Tell me if this will be funny. Would it be humorous if I would put, you know how he kept talking about me making a reel of clips of funny moments? Not even funny, just moments from the stream. What if I just clipped every single time I said you can do a Great Saunter and like cut out everything else and just put those together? I'm curious how long that one like slew of you can do it can be. What if it ends up being like 10 minutes of that? That would be kind of ridiculous. But I feel like that's funny enough to me to make it a permanent BRB screen or reconnecting screen. That's actually funnier for reconnecting. You can do it. – 34th East in his hospital. I'm not sure I understand exactly what's happening. I hope everything's okay, Winty. Maybe that's for his work or something, but yeah. I'm a meme-based character. Big Island Guava at Juice Generation. That looks kind of good. I love guava. And I feel like the best guava I had was in like South America. It was a lot. All right, I'm gonna have to do it. In the 1 minute clip for this year's Saunter, I did it 3 or 4 times, and I think I did it a lot on that bike. Because we were on the bike for like over an hour at some point, weren't we? I know I got you. Well, I think I walked it a certain way after I found Vegas Walk Sean. I'm just basing it how long the like how much I was charged for it, which wasn't that much actually, considering it was a an e-bike or pedal assist. All right, I'll have to dig through that. Actually, it'd be kind of funny. That's probably something you could use AI to do, right? Because that should all be like, there should be subtitles auto-generated for that. So if I just, there's got to be a way to write a script that will look at the subtitles based on their time in a video and just clip those well, I mean, at least identify them for you. Oh, you know what you could do? You're able to actually export the subtitles of a stream of any video on YouTube into a text file. I think they're also time marked. So I think I can actually do it that way. I think that's the way to do it if I don't want to rewatch the entire video. You're gonna wait for that new reconnecting screen? Yeah, you'll be waiting for a long time with my track record, right? I understand. Oh, is Pokemon Go? Oh man, Pokemon Go Fest is this Saturday? Oh man, I got so burnt out on that game. I just like dropped it and haven't touched it in I don't know how long now. I'm probably missing a lot of exclusives, but like you have to do a whole thing, you know. You have to like reconnect the little Pokemon Go Plus device and like make sure it reconnects and then launch the game every time. And then you have to do the housekeeping of deleting items, deleting Pokemon. It started to feel like such a chore. I gave up. Oh, Dutch might be covering it? Yeah, because his significant other is into the Pokemon Go stuff, I believe. But that's what I tend to do. I tend to do something and I take it so overboard that I burn myself out on it. And that's what happened. I mean, I didn't go as overboard as some, but like for my own personal thresholds, I took it too far for myself. Oh well. Ask ChatGPT to figure it out? You know what? Interesting thought. Does ChatGPT do that? Can you take a YouTube link? I know you could ask YouTube, using Gemini, you can like ask it questions about YouTube videos. Can you just dump a link from YouTube into GPT and ask it to find all the times you said you can do it and timestamp it or something, or even make clips? Or Fiverr. Oh yeah. I mean, that's not a difficult ask for a Fiverr person. I don't know how much to pay them, but it shouldn't cost that much. Temperature's up to 58.2 Celsius. I don't know if my fan is working. Maybe I should check. You bet there's an AI solution, but the other solution is Fiverr. For everything else, what is it? Isn't that what is that an advertisement? I was thinking Maybelline, but maybe it's Maybelline. But isn't there something about for everything else there's something? Is that a commercial? Some slogan, some jingle? For everything else there's I know I could look it up right now. Maybe somebody can do it. It's more interesting if you guys are engaged in the random brain search. MasterCard, thank you. Yes, that's the one. For everything else there's MasterCard. That's right, beef ground medium. Although cooking ground beef to medium isn't always a great idea, right? Because it's all like the different pieces of the meat like touching each other. Like with steak, it's all contained, right? But there's always like some apprehension about ground meat, unless it's really good quality. If that makes any sense. Uh-oh. Encoder offline. Nope, we're okay. We are 58.2 Celsius though. I feel like I should just check my fan just in case. I want to at least know, because if it fails, I want to know, you know? I mean, how long have we been going for now? About an hour? A little less? Okay. At least let's get in the shade first. Are those tables reserved for people who buy beer? I don't know. All right, let me use this black table real quick, just to check. 62 minutes, okay. It's 5 o'clock. All right, hold on. I'm carefully taking off my bag because I don't know what's going on. No, I lost the fan. It's inside the bag, so it's just blowing air inside. Okay, this is how I have it going at the top. There's got to be a better way to secure it, but you know, I didn't think this through. I probably needed another. I probably needed another 3M on the other side. Actually, can I still do that? Maybe. You know what? Maybe. Let me try this. Let me take this piece. And put it on this side. No, I have to like, oh man, the sticker's in the way. Hold on. Okay. And then put this piece over here. And then take this piece that's on the inside of my bag and put it over here. Okay, and then, no, I have to turn it around. Hold on. Put this, plug this to this. Dual lock, plug this to this. Dual lock, okay. I don't know. Here. Technologia! Technologia! Hey! Technologia! Oh, my back is so sweaty. Oh, my back is so sweaty. Technologia! I didn't break anything yet, so I'll take that as a win. All right. Did that lower the temperature at all? Nope, it raised it. Well, let's wait for it to exhaust some of that air out of there. $60.1 now? Uh-oh. Does that make it worse? It's not even in the sun. All right, what have I missed? Tables are reserved for quinoa. Oh boy. All right, we're getting close to Union Square, and then from Union Square is where the GameStop is that I remember. There should be one over there. I think it's still one of those Think Geek GameStop. Here's the Harry Potter experience, whatever it's called, Harry Potter store. They got butterbeer, which is not really beer. Oh, there's a new anime bookstore called Book Off. Maybe we'll check that out. It's near Strand. That's like right down Broadway, a few blocks down from 14th. I know we're all about overcomplicating things, but I'm hoping I can keep it like powered just with battery stuff, you know? I don't want to have to keep getting dry ice, if that makes sense. I just want to see if I can handle it this way. But we'll see. We'll get there eventually. I should have actually checked the temperature of some of the devices in it. Sometimes the iPhone will tell you if it's overheating. It's a nice table. But Kazoo, thanks for the follow. Repairing the carton says Peltier cooling is the answer. Is it? Which way is the right way to put it? Is it Peltier? 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 None of those?
For a second, I was like,
I gotta take everything seriously, Nova, you know? You never know when the right idea comes up. I think this was that store that had the big fish tank. It was like a clothing store with a large fish tank in the window. I guess the fish tank was too expensive. Ah, it is Peltier. So I was close.
So remember, I ordered or gave
Peltier. Peltier. I think we tried both of those ways. Is she wearing like armor in that photo? I know, serious? Not? I don't know. When it comes to the stream and the technology in it, it's very serious. Or something. I think the street fair is going on in Union Square also, so we can swing by there. It's like an electric Cadillac Lyric, is what I think it was. Let's get out of the bike lane. Nice Crate and Barrel on the right. It's like all continuous floor, just one big open floor plan, and I showed you none of it. Chosetta MC, thanks for the follow. Ketchup, catsup, cat soup. Ketchup. No. Things are getting Peltier and Peltier. All right. There's Paragon. I've seen them be weird about filming inside, so we won't even try. Though I think they're a cool store. They got like all the outdoor stuff and maybe some other sports-related items. Camping, look at this. Butane and whatnot. Swim gear, I think they had surfboards too. 61 Celsius, so now things are going up. Whatever I did in my backpack seems to have made it worse. I think I was getting air circulation like flowing inside, like it was just circulating inside because the fan dropped in a little bit, but the exhaust is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Probably because there's no intake. Whatever.
she wouldn't fucking answer or nothing after that.
Let's go through the green market. That's all red. A Sparrow pizza in my backpack? I believe I can. Oh, you think they got those mimosa plants this time? The sensitive plant? Probably not. I feel like I only saw it here once, maybe twice. Let's look at some of the plants. They're all on the left usually, relative to where I am. Now in front, relative to where I am. How many fans do I have? Just one. Just one exhaust. It's been working okay in my work backpack, but I think it's because I have like technically a bit of an open area on the other side. So I think it just kind of functions as a pass-through a little bit. All right, car's leaving. Torch and Crown Brewing Company. Oh, these are good looking trees though. That fiddle leaf looks nice. We don't have one right now. I kind of want to get one and like take care of it properly from the beginning. But not right now. I don't see any of those mimosa touch-me-not plants. Usually they're pretty low light though, or like partial, so maybe they're not out in the open. If they even have them. I don't really think they have any purpose other than, what is that sound? I don't know what that sound is, but it just sounds like peeing. I don't know if it's intended to sound like a waterfall, but it just sounds like peeing to me. It sounds like a guy pissing on a sidewalk. No. I don't see the things that I want to see. Those are all mostly succulents in there. All right, let's just keep moving. (61.9°C. Actually, the internal fan should be kicking in the Bella box at 61 Celsius. So let's see if that happens. I guess I won't know. PS6 gamer asked if I attended the Switch 2 launch party at Nintendo Store. I stopped by for a minute. It was just a bunch of kiosks playing Mario Kart. It wasn't really anything incredible, and it wasn't even the free roaming mode, which is the mode that I want to see, like the Burnout Paradise Mario Kart. I want to check that out. But I guess we'll see soon. I think some of the places that are already live have launched at midnight. Some people are already streaming, I think, right? A whole room dedicated to plants. Nice, no? Sounds like you're well oxygenated, maybe. Yeah, 2 would definitely work better. Having some sort of a actual like intake output, whatever. Intake exhaust, maybe that's the right word. But I'll see. This is not my final backpack for this stuff. My work backpack's going to be a little different, and then this backpack's going to end up being a little different too when I'm done with it. It's just going to be a smaller backpack for non-commuting streams, so I don't have to go crazy, but it should still be comfortable. So maybe I'll get a small, maybe if the Tom bin is good, I'll get a smaller Tom bin for regular streams. I don't know, I'll see. Susie tried to propagate a mimosa plant. It was tough, huh? Interesting. Interesting. All right. Well, I think the fish guys are all probably gone by now. Or they're only there on like Friday, Saturday. I don't know. Technology. Technology. But I might swing back. I was gonna go buy like the only GameStop left in the area just to see if people are lining up for midnight. I think GameStop was one of the ones that was gonna have, potentially, depending on the location, switches for walk-ins at midnight, but I think they're all very minimal compared to the pre-orders. Ari's jamming on Bleecker Street. Oh man, that would be cool to see. But I don't think I'll make it down that far, time-wise. Oh gosh, I think the line is, I think there's definitely a line. So the launch is in 7.5 hours, and you can't see him, but John Cena's here, he's everywhere. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, it looks like they're doing a launch event also. That guy's first. Hi, how's it going? Are you guys gonna have any for just walk-ins, or are they all pre-order only?
We would have to make the line for it.
But you do have some? Just,
we do have it.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to make the line.
Of course. All right, thanks.
You were picking up the Switch?
Sorry.
Too?
So it sounds like they do have some walk-ins. You got to be online to get them. I've been hoping they can figure out how many people can actually get one. You know, they should know how many they have, so that they can tell people early enough to go home. Like if you're here to pick up a Switch and you're beyond this point of the line, you're probably not going to get one. Hopefully they get to that point, but at least for now, we do know that they have. Ooh, I spit on myself. That they have Switches available. I guess you can get like a little flyer and try to get one. But hopefully mine gets shipped properly. That's Union Square Park. I don't know why I went this way. I should have gone the other way. Let's swing back down 4:30. I don't know. I kind of wanted to see that anime bookstore, but let's just walk back up Fifth Avenue. Not spreading information about me. Uh-oh. What would I stand in a line for 7 hours for? $1 million? I mean, that would mean my hourly fee is like $100 and something thousand. I mean, if you think about it, like, don't like billionaires potentially make $1 million a day? Aren't there some that actually make that much money just because of how much money they have? Isn't that crazy to think about? You have to join the line. Yeah, I just want to know. I'm not. I should always preface before I like scare them. Say I don't wait in lines. Just start with that. I feel like if I lay down that groundwork, they won't be as concerned with dealing with me, or they might be because like, oh, this guy's one of those. Maybe he's a sovereign citizen. He's traveling. He's not driving. Sorry. For the stream, I will stand in one spot, yes. But if I'm left to my own devices, I do not want to wait on any lines. Unless it's the pickup line at B&H on a Friday at 1:55 p.m. Because they tend to close at 2 o'clock. I think in the summer they might extend it to 3. I don't remember though for sure. We're gonna start heading back up north and see if we can get nearer to the Nintendo store again, see if anything is picking up, in case anyone else has joined who hasn't seen yet. 2. Would anyone stand in line for 7 hours for $100? No. Not just to do that. If it was for someone else, I would do it. Like if it's to get to do something for baby commuter, I would do that. But I have no interest in getting anything for myself in a long line.
I feel like it's more. By the way, if you have to do
That's not a fun experience, Strawberry Fields. It's like you have to know that you're going to have to pee at some point soon before you actually have to pee, so you could get online, and by the time you get to the front of the line, the pee will come. You should get one of those hiking penises. I should elaborate. Mrs. Commuter has like this thing for women. It's like what do I call it? Like a gutter essentially, and you can like stand up and pee. Taxi cab stood in line for 70 minutes for $2 pizza. Yeah, I would not. These are real things. Look, I don't know the right name for it. I just know it exists. It's like a blue thing. It's like a gutter. It's like a taco. All right, I have to stop. Stupid commuter. Mercury Moments Josh came in at a great time. Yes. See, Nova Rain? I'm not crazy. They exist and they're supposedly very convenient. What I was going to say is, who cares what bathroom you use? Just get one of those hiking pee sticks and just go in the men's room, because we got urinals. No one's pooping in urinals yet, anyway. How do you Google that? Yeah, without getting questionable results, Make sure safe search is at like maximum. At maximum. It's called a fanny funnel. I like that. A fanny funnel. But I feel like that's for the other side. No? I don't know. A shiwi? That's good. I like that. Peggy Victor knows. Hello, and thank you. You're telling your mom I told you to get one. Oh, this computer's telling us to get weird things again. Wish I invented it. Chi-Chi's here, waiting. Just waiting for me to do something ridiculous. It's the future. Oh man, my temperature's up to 63.8 in the back. This is the hottest it's been, but nothing's falling apart, so I don't really know how to interpret this. You know, like what's going on back there? That's what she said. That's gonna be our first sponsorship. Yes. Peggy has given us the answers. It's a good name too. Whoever, I mean, you got to be clever enough to make one, and then you got to be clever enough to name it. And before GPT does everything for you. Has anyone seen the latest AI generated videos I saw of were like 90s sitcom, but just fully generated by AI? The worst part is, it was actually kind of funny. Yeah, that. Feely, yes. You Googled it, it's done. .8 degrees Celsius. Now, wasn't there yeah, there's a new Japanese market across the street on the left called Tenichi. Uh-oh. What happened to my... like reset or something? Weird. Okay, let's keep moving. 23rd Street. If we're gonna make it back up, we gotta make it back up to 48th Street. Ooh, Abby K redeemed a posture check. Thank you. Always need those. Hairstyles. If I have hair, you should ask it what hairstyles I should try if I ever grew like Hulk Hogan hair. Oh, the fanny's the front butt in the UK? That's interesting. Alright, where's the... Okay. There's some interesting maneuvers going on here. Uh-oh. Oh, I think it's happening. I think the overheating, it might be starting. Maybe. That might be what's happening. The overheating might be starting. Let me see if I can get a bench and dig around. Well, let me see if it recovers first. No, it's recovering. I don't know. I'll keep an eye on it. Nope, it's lowered again. Okay. I know it has to do with heat. But just in case it doesn't have to do with heat.
Purpose is a benefit for you.
Just in case it's not just heat, I'm gonna watch it for a little bit. Just to see. Yeah, I heard he's like around Bleecker Street, based on what Bagels and Walk Sean said. Unfortunately, I'm not able to go that far south today with time constraints, but maybe one day. No, I need to dig around in my backpack. And that's going to slow me down too, having to dig around. Should there be benches right over here? Nah, not right away. Can't use their tables. That's a restaurant. I was getting a stupid marketing call that was vibrating everything for a second. Oof. Temperature's very high. Okay, I really got to open my bag. And let me cross the street first. I gotta find a place that I can put my phone down too. Like put my phone down and look at it while I'm digging, so I can monitor the stream. Yeah, we walked by the Museum of Sex. It's kind of been around longer than I thought it would be. The bitrate kind of jumped up a little bit, but I feel like it's going to be up and down. I don't think that was just a temporary drop in bitrate. I think that was temperature related, if I had to assume something. Something going on in one of these sample sales. That's another thing I won't wait in line for. Well, I mean, I think people already knew that. Yeah, bitrate's kind of up again. I don't know. Nope, it's green. I didn't walk any faster at all for the light, considering he was walking right in front of them when they had a green light. Fabio in Medellin, hello. I mean, I don't think sample sales are like free either. It's just they discounted, right? But essentially, nothing is free. You're always paying with something. If it's a line, then it's time. Maybe even more stuff. I was definitely there for the flowers for Tulip Day at Union Square, but yeah, we definitely wouldn't have waited in line for that.
I did. What's
Tell them there's no switch to? Oh man, I don't think I could do that to people. I was definitely at the Union Square Tulip thing for a minute. There might have been another one that happened, I don't know. Right now the bitrate is up again, so I'm just gonna monitor the situation a little bit. Temperatures are higher and higher, actually 64.7. There's a random chair here. That could be his chair when he takes a break. Oh, my phone lost connection for a second. Maybe. Oh, is Deshmaz in Staten Island? Oh, wow. I saw him pop up earlier, waiting for the bus or something. Lights should be changing. Yep. I don't know why he went right into the crosswalk, but I don't think he cares. I need to start carrying it for a thermometer. I have one. Actually, the Pixel 9 Pro has a thermometer. Well, what am I talking about? And I heard they left the temperature sensor in the Pixel 10. I still don't know why. I think they must have a contract with the provider of those modules, and they just have to use it. Because I do think that eventually it's going to go away, and then it'll never come back again. But let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. Put a poultry thermometer in it. The ones that pop open when it reaches the temperature. Kasim, hello. I'm doing right. How are you? What about R-Truth's release? It was more of like a non-renewal, but still, it seemed it's kind of insulting to his legacy. Uh-oh. There it is again. All right.
Cheese, pepperoni. Cody, margarita, no margarita.
All right. There's that little public area to my right. Because I don't know. I probably shouldn't use the pizza. Well, there's plenty of taste. It's not like there's no tables, so maybe I'll use this one over here. No, I won't, because there's somebody sitting inside. It'll be a little weird if I'm digging around my backpack right in front of them. Oh, this one's covered in some sort of crap. All right. Oh, my back is so sweaty. Oops. Yeah, my fan is working. Interesting. Maybe I need to up... Oh, why did it stop working? It stopped working as I opened everything. The iPhone is not giving me a temperature warning. That's interesting. The Bella box is not giving me a... Well, let me check the... Ooh, that one's hot for sure. Yeah, that one's giving me a temperature warning. The night gear is giving me a temperature warning. Let me try to increase the fan speed on this thing. Oh, it's already on high? Oops. Huh. That's interesting. What if I... Is this one really not giving me a temperature warning? No, it's not. The iPhone is not giving me a temperature warning this time, which is really weird. Alright, what if I... Is this magnetic? No, it's not. What if I turn it sideways to allow that thing more airflow, maybe. I don't know if this is actually going to work to allow the neck gear more airflow. Maybe. Uh-oh. Alright, let me try it like that. Nope, it needs to be the other way. Okay. Okay. Let's try it again. Back so sweaty. Okay, let's see how. Oh no, it all went to crap again. Is the neck gear making Bella Box struggle? Maybe. But I think I don't know why the Bella Box itself is overheating. Didn't they say it should be rated to like 80 something Celsius? Should I try turning off the neck gear, you think? And just see if it reduces the amount of heat in there for now? Just let Verizon run it? I don't know. Maybe that's a test for another day. Because the neck gear is so hot. I need to like, what I probably have to do with the neck gear is put it outside the bag. It might just need to be outside. Or I attach heat sinks to it, which some people have done. I think some people have found like those like heat sinks that you could put on with the sticky thermal pads and use that to do it. I don't know. We'll see. Am I ready for Money in the Bank? I mean, I guess as ready as I'll ever be. Unless I should be doing like push-ups to get ready for it. Temperature's getting even hotter. I got old 55. Thanks for the follow. I don't know if I said that right at all, but. We can walk by Best Buy this way too and actually pay attention to people are waiting outside of it. Because I didn't notice earlier. Oh, we're about to lose some service too, I see. Just FYI, be ready. And it's like not moving makes it so much worse. So I'm just stuck at a light watching the service all funky. I think so, TH, but no, it wasn't specifically to protest CUNY though. It was a protest at CUNY, just not for CUNY. Plasma in a Peppa Pig bag? All right, so this backpack needs to be rethunk for this kind of weather. Maybe I should just have unloaded my work bag because that one kind of has better cross flow than this one, I think. I would have walked on the right side, but the guy blocked the entire path. It's not terrible right now, but it's not great. I'm definitely at stunted bit rates secondary to heat, it would seem. Proper containment is always the issue. That's what it seems like. There's that Shaver Hall. I'm curious when it'll open. It keeps saying coming soon, but coming soon can mean anything these days. Here. I don't know why half of those cars ran the light to do this. Oh, is my chat not working right? Hold on a second. Yeah, I feel like I'm Is it me? Wait, what? No, it's working, okay. Oh, we're gonna miss that light. I don't have to wait again. We're gonna have to wait again. Oh, because I got confused by myself. Yep, let's just cross left. I was supposed to walk through Bryant Park on the way back. Forgot to do that. Let's see if I can do it. Chet fell asleep. Okay. It's not me, it's you. Peltier thermoelectric modules available. Oh boy. Uh-oh, my phone lost all the connection to my chat stuff. It does this sometimes. Nope. I lost my entire T-Mobile on my phone. Oh, there was something weird that happened with chat? Yeah, I think, you know, in addition to all the heat issues, it seems like we wouldn't be complete without... Now, this guy should not be doing that. In this kind of a thing, should not be doing that. Those things weigh like 1,000 pounds. And he's cutting across the crosswalk and then stopping when he realizes he shouldn't have done that. Dancing Rasputin, thanks for the follow. Wall Street Charging Bull is here now. Name is updated. Uh-oh, I feel like I'm about to get a service glitch. I just saw a big drop in bitrate. Playing Papa Bezos? Oh boy.
Yeah, Million either takes us out or...
You lost it on a red light driver today? Good. I mean, the thing is, like, they'll still not think they did anything wrong, but at least if maybe enough people call them out on it, something will sink in. I mean, unless there's like actual penalty though, like monetary or imprisonment, I don't think anything will actually change.
Oh, that's fine.
Looks like Bryant Park Grill has some live music. At least I think so. No, it's just I hear it in the speakers, so I don't know. But there is music out here. Oh boy. There is live music here, though. Let's see if my heat can keep the service showing. Triad Brass. So I guess there's 5 people. Trombone solo. They're all soloing it up like sax going. Trumpet time. Back to the trombone. Saxophone. Interesting. It's getting jazzy. Uh-oh. All right, let me keep moving. And my backpack is like in the sun. I think my backpack being in the sun is not helping.
I see you back in the middle. Go ahead.
It is twisted, it is. All right, let me get to 42nd, cross the street, and then walk north. Don't comment on my style. How do you know my entire style? Doug Heffernan is here. Heffernan, sorry. The King of Queens himself. Is that where he's from? Is that the right name? No, okay. Thank you, Gigi, for the full title. Oof. Oh my, that bus went a strange way there. The oncoming bus had to pause a little bit to avoid damage. Okay. Let's get across. 6 more blocks to 48th Street. That is not how you're supposed to do that. Bit rate dropped again, but at least we're out of the sun. Maybe things will, well, maybe not. When it grays up like that, do you get a drop in audio too? Do you at least continue to hear like the music or me talking? Uh-oh, it's blinking, everyone's slow now. Because like once the bikes start moving, because they start going before the light fully changes, and then you get stuck. Oh, you so-and-so, hello, yes. I'm heading back towards the Nintendo store to see if things have changed in the last hour and a half. Audio too, but Strawberry Fields does not hear a difference in audio. Interesting. Good to know about the heat though. I don't know why all of a sudden it gets so much worse. I think I will change some of the other parts of the setup. I think I have to figure out a way to get like the heat sink fan on the Ratchet Rock 5B Plus. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. To maybe blow air directly at the neck gear, but then I think that fan doesn't kick in until 60 degrees Celsius, so it doesn't even help that much. When did I start using the neck gear? This one in December, so yeah. But I used a different neck gear the whole time before, just the version right before this one. This one just has the most 5G like MM wave. That's the one thing it has, the other one didn't. But I guess that also generates a lot of heat. JD, hello.
I know.
of a drop there again, but what else are you gonna do, you know? Okay. 47th Street is next.
The bar, the historical bar.
These two should be good. Nine seconds. It's gonna be a tough one to make because I gotta dodge people who are probably gonna stop right at the corner. Yep. All right, we're good. I need a satellite dish helmet. That's not gonna help my temperature. Have I tried Raising Cane's? I think we've had it once. And the problem is we had a delivery, so it's probably not the same, but I don't know. I mean, it's just chicken fingers in the end. Judah, thanks for the follow on Twitch. All right, let's get to the Nintendo side. At least the sun, for the most part, is blocked by the buildings. That big monolith up ahead of the construction next to it still, that's the JP Morgan new headquarters. But again, from what the Nintendo store emailers told me, this Nintendo store is not going to have any walk-in stock. If you didn't get a reservation with the warp pipe, there's no point in going to the Nintendo store. You might as well go to a Best Buy, which I think I will check on the way back down Fifth Avenue, see if that Best Buy has any activity. Am I wearing shorts? Yes. All right, now I think it's the midnight people here. But I don't know why they're here if they're here for midnight. They might just be here for the party. There's nothing wrong with that. But I don't know.
On the other side.
I don't think I got
My biggest concern with these lines is bathrooms. Bathrooms. Oh, they're all watching the same anime at the same time. Little team watching. Oh, somebody has a whole drove in with a game system in the back, so they're gonna have some fun here until the release. But the store itself is empty. There's nothing else to do. You can just go hang out. But this is the actual launch party. So I don't think that line is for this. The line is all for the folks. The sunscreen update? 0. Maybe I should put some sunscreen on my backpack. Oh, Mario and Luigi are out now. That's the difference. Mario and Luigi came out, and I don't think they're from Times Square either. I think they're sanctioned Mario and Luigi. The only time, one of the only times in Rockefeller area or Times Square you're gonna get a picture. Gonna get a picture with a sanctioned Mario and Luigi. It looks like the line for the Marios isn't even that long. I wonder if they have a fan in there. Yeah. There isn't even much of the line for the photos actually either. It's all for the games. By entering this event, you consent to taking photographs and videos. Well, you're consenting to that as being outside, huh? No, I'm okay. Thank you. Thanks. You too. Yeah, at least they're playing together, so it's like a whole little thing. You're playing in the same course, you're playing against the other people at the same time, so that's kind of fun. Yeah, I hope they have fans. I hope they have fans in those costumes. And I hope they get like taken in and out every once in a while, you know, like 10 minutes out, 10 minutes in kind of a thing. Otherwise, it's just too much. All right, we'll keep moving now. Alti Hex is back. Good to see you again on the Twitch. The backpack, man, it's dropping again. Scratch that. Might get some gray screens. Ooh. And something just went in my eye. Okay, we're back, I think. Have I ordered a Switch? Yes, I got one with the Nintendo pre-orders. The ones that they sent out May 8th. I got one then. I think the Disney World ones, I think they take breaks. I think they parade them through a little bit, then they go on break, and they get to get out of the costume for a little bit. Yeah, the Nintendo store in New York is doing a bunch of Switch 2 launch stuff. Or pre-launch parties now, which is just a bunch of kiosks playing Mario Kart, and some photos with Mario and Luigi. But there's still a midnight launch, but that's only for those who got the Warp Pipe reservation. They told me there's no walk-ins, but you know, there's still worth trying, depending. GameStop on 14 specifically said they have walk-in Switches available. You just got to get online and wait. I think they have good intentions here. That's not a good idea. They had good intentions here putting the left turn signals for Fifth Avenue, but the problem is when there's no more cars going forward, people just start crossing because they don't understand the left turn signal thing. So they cross so much, by the time the light changes green, they're not moving fast enough and all the cars miss their turn anyway. The Switch 2 upgrades, I mean, the usual stuff's bigger. It's iterative, so better internals, you know, better screen, better processor, supports higher fidelity graphics. So some of the old Switch titles will get an upgrade, which you do have to pay a small amount for if you do on the other one, but at least they're not making you rebuy the whole game, which I feel like Nintendo could have done. Privy high. But depending how we feel later, maybe I'll come back out. I'm still working tomorrow, so I don't know what the shot is of me actually coming back outside to see what the things are going on like around midnight. It's low. Plus, I won't have enough time to figure out the temperature stuff. I don't think. Best Buy's in the next block. Oh, there are some people waiting, I think. Doesn't seem to be as many as the other places, unless they're going around the corner. Can't walk too close, you know, people might get some exceptions. Yeah, there are people waiting. But I don't know, I think this is it. I don't see anybody else around the corner. Unless I'm just not seeing it. So Best Buy might not have that many. Or Best Buy might have said they don't have that much. Or any, but the people are just hopeful. Or they're pre-ordered and just want to be the first to get it. It's always tourist season. Even February and March this year weren't that quiet. At least based on Brooklyn Bridge on Friday morning. 97 in Ottawa. What? That's too hot. How's the air quality up there? Uh-oh. Stream is dying again. Like 10 seconds to cross, not going to make that from this at this rate. Yeah, all the recent gray screen glitches seem to have to do with temperature in my backpack. I got to get a better exhaust system going in there for the hotter weather. But it's not an impossible task, but it's not going to be easy. Cat Yellow sees error number of people? What is going on? Okay. It's busy, busy, busy right now.
I'm at the desk.
All right.
Could just buy a whole thing of these heat sinks and slap it on the neck gear and see if it does anything. I think there was a Reddit post about a guy who did that and it did help. There's a Sunrise Mart on this block, by the way. Nobody's turning, we can cross. All right, I better end this sooner rather than later to not overdo my components. Is it possible to make it liquid cooled? I mean, many things are possible. Do I just want to get that crazy? I mean, the answer is yes. Smoky in the Finger Lakes, huh? Can't smell it, that's good, but it's still probably affecting the air quality though, based on those numbers. Hey, Crazy's Lady Tanya's streaming, says hello. We always say hi back to Tanya. Super nice, super genuine, super awesome streamer.
Okay.
Usually in the Orlando, Disney World area. Ah, my eye got something in it. I'd rub it, lose my depth perception. Get your daily dose of Disney from that crazy Disney lady, Tanya. Vernon Dent on Twitch. Hello. Gita, hi. Bad smoke in Minnesota. Oof. Minnesota. All right, I better do a rolling stop here before I burn out all the components. But hopefully that was somewhat entertaining. We got to walk by a few things in New York. We saw the Nintendo World. I don't know. I think it's just called Nintendo New York now. It used to be the Pokemon Center. I think it became Nintendo World at some point. I think they dropped that name too. But hopefully you enjoyed the walk around New York, kind of highlighting the electronic stores, Switch events, midnight launch. That's something, right? Uh-oh, gonna have a drop in bitrate again. I see it. Give it a second. Yeah, that's why I think I should end this before before I really end it. Oh yeah, so we had some obscure topics. So thank you for your support, Super Chats, Super Stickers, PayPal, Patreon memberships, thank you, subscribers, thank you, non-subscribers, thank you too. But if you're not subscribed and listening, do think about it, helps us out. Helps other walkers out too. Twitch friends, thank you for the follows and subscriptions there too. Subscription on Twitch is again a premium level of support, so I appreciate that. Oh, raid reminder, thank you. I don't know who's live on my, let me see. Shoot, that's not what I wanted. I wish Kip Boga was live. Maybe I'll send it over to All Day. Okay. On YouTube, thank you for your thumbs and thanks to the mods everywhere. Hopefully I'll get to work on some of these temperature issues eventually, but for now, we'll sign off before we make it worse. Anyway, thanks again everyone for joining. I'll probably see you all Friday morning. I know there's a midnight switch thing in multiple places, but I don't think we're going to do that at this point, but who knows. So most likely Friday morning for a commute over a couple of bridges, hopefully a little bit cooler than tomorrow, at least in the morning. But I'll see you when I see you. Until next time.